the talent to be a baseball player as an individual person is just, I coached baseball for a long time, man. And that's when I gained the most appreciation for it is and I played baseball in high school, but I was an okay player. I was a much better football player, but it's an individualized sport, man, and it takes a lot to be able to see a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, be able to twerk your body enough to move, to swing that bat, the timing. I mean, it's just an incredible feat, bro. You know what I mean? It's just those guys are special. They really are. They really are special. And to make it to the majors.
Angelo, how would you coach your players how to twerk themselves to get out the way of the
I heard that too.
Yeah.
The twerk.
Not that twerk.
Yeah, he meant twerk like with twerk.
The motion twerk.
Torque. Twerk.
How would you teach your
twerk was actually a word before stripping, believe it or not.
Okay, all right. I thought he meant like contort, like twerk. He said twerk, but he said twerk. Ron, he said, am I wrong? Did he say twerk?
He said twerk. He said he did say twerk, but he meant it like as in torque, like with enough horsepower to change your drive motor. Yeah, like
okay.
He didn't mean it like shake your booty cheeks. Like, bro, first of all, if we playing baseball and you start shaking your booty cheeks, I'm gonna throw the ball at you on purpose. I want you to know I'm throwing the ball at you. You shaking your booty cheeks.
I don't know if I can take that. I don't think I can take a person hit me with a baseball at 100 miles per hour on my back, butt cheeks, nowhere, any part of my body.
Yeah, bro. Imagine the dudes that took it in the head before they start coming out with batting helmets and shit. Like
they died.
Imagine all the black players that they used to throw at your head and at your vital organs just because you happen to be playing on a white baseball team, bro. Like,
imagine a nigga who had to do the tryouts until they came out with the right helmet.
Why you think the umpire is so much bigger than everybody else on the field? Because the umpire is really the bouncer. Because if this nigga get hit with this ball, he liable to chase this nigga around the whole field with a stick. Let's not forget that a bat is an instrument capable of ending a nigga's life. What did the mafia and them always used to use to intimidate niggas?
That's right.
Louisville Sluggers, goddamn 36-ounce solid oak, solid hickory bats, nigga. Like,
that's right. Yeah, when they started changing bats for different reasons, man, because literally, man, they lightened up the bat for a while. They made aluminum bats.
So Vince, you know how we be talking about ways in which to bring more relevance, more viewership to baseball, right?
Right on.
Man, let's just start having like a rule where every 8th home game is an aluminum bat night.
Why would we want to do that? How does that help?
Because can you imagine the home run derby that the major leagues would be if them niggas was out there? I'm talking about every goddamn, every at bat. That hole's gone.
The problem isn't that they can hit it with power. It's can you hit the ball? Because the way they throw it now is so crazy. I mean, last night, Shohei Ohtani pitched his first game, right? And he even threw 100 miles an hour on some of his first pitches. I mean, can you imagine? I'm saying 100 and to y'all, it ain't nothing. But 100 miles an hour.
How is that not nothing?
We don't drive
they hit that every day.
You know what I'm saying? It's literally that. Like, you got from this boat. Oh, shit. So whether your bat is aluminum or if it's a whole tree trunk, you ain't got the time to decide whether or not it's at the top of the zone, bottom of the zone, outside the zone, if it's that fast. And then the next one,
well, if that's the case, then nigga, why they don't allow metal bats in the pros then?
Well,
yeah, we need some metal bats.
It's not my point is the bat is not, as you know, at the beginning of the season, torpedo bats was the whole thing. And everybody, torpedo bats is look Volpe but it doesn't matter if you got a big bat, nice bat, heavy bat, aluminum bat, steel bat, if you can't hit the little round ball that comes at it. And that's the hardest part. That's why dudes don't make it in the
That's the hardest part.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, let me
go ahead.
That's the hardest part of having a big back. Yes, you can't hardly hit that little shit when it comes to you.
I was trying to find the one man fight.
He was gone, man. Right. He was gone.
Y'all niggas is 5 years old, man.
The hardest
Yeah,
part
I
of
didn't
that.
AO that nigga once. I didn't pause it one time. You know, I be out here looking at all kind of bats because I don't know what kind of bat is my kind of bat.
You may say what you think. Nah, anyway, I did want to say something about the Rafael Devers trade and all that, but I don't know if y'all looked up on it. But that was the last thing. That was the last comment because we did bring this up on the show once before, and y'all had comments about it, but I don't know if y'all are aware of this or not. At one point in time, I told you that there was a dude named Rafael Devers on the Boston Red Sox who was a third baseman up until the point where they said, hey, we're going to trade for this other guy. They went and got this other guy, Alex Bregman, but they didn't tell Rafael Devers. They told Rafael Devers, look, we're going to have that dude play second base. He's like, all right, cool. When he gets into spring training, they're putting the guy that they brought over from Houston at third base, not saying nothing to Rafi. Rafi's like, what the hell? And then they tell Rafael, you know what? Don't worry about it. You ain't got to play third base no more. And he's like, but I am the third baseman. They're like, nah, it's cool. Just throw your glove in the trash. That's a quote. So he's like, all right, cool. I'm going to hit full time. So the season starts. Their first baseman goes down, Tristan Casas. They say, yo, can you play third base? With what glove? You told me to throw my glove in the trash. They're like, all right, fine, my bad. Then Alex Bregman, the guy that they put in his place, goes down. He's now injured. They're like, hey, would you mind going back to third base for us? He's like, with what glove? You told me to throw my glove away. So now they got problems. And you all were saying they need to let him go or they need to man up because this is sports. Because
they need to give him some new glove money.
I ain't lying. I'd have brought him a glove that week.
They need to give him some new glove money.
He's already getting paid.
You said that I wasn't shit. I wasn't never going to be shit. I never was shit. Now you come to me like, hey, baby, I need you. And that's cool. But I need to know how bad you need me, bitch. Put a dollar amount on it.
But it's a dollar amount. He's already getting paid over $300 million for a 10-year contract, a 9-year contract in Boston.
No. That's a 9-year contract to play whatever position y'all move me to. Now you got me doing another goddamn job, ho. I'm gonna need some more money.
Yeah. So now they have traded him.
That's like a motherfucker book you, Vince, and you a headliner, and the nigga say, I'm booking you the host.
That's right.
And then the headliner can't make it. No, then the feature can't make it. No. Let me set it up correctly. Let me set it up correctly.
You better say it right.
You a headliner. And a nigga tell you, no, nigga, use a host. Throw your headshots away.
Speak.
I see how
you're not gonna be on the fucking flyer, nigga. Throw your headshots away. And then the nigga say, hey, Vince, the feature can't make it. Can you feature? How? How I'm a feature? I don't even have no headshots to put on the flyer, remember?
Right. Exactly.
And the nigga say, all right, well, we'll find another feature. And then the headliner drop out. And they say, Vince, we need you to headline. How, motherfucker? How?
Thank you.
You told me I wasn't shit, remember?
Thank you.
Now that I done got to town, now you want me to reach out to my little fledgling fan base at the last minute to try to drum up sales and get people to come out here. When 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a year ago, I begged your motherfucking ass to headline at this club, and you told me that I wasn't shit but a host to you. Keep that same motherfucking energy, bitch, or I'm gonna need a whole lot more money out of you.
Yo, that's exactly how I feel, man. I thought I was gonna have to argue with y'all about this, but yes, that's how I feel. Like, you can't treat the talent like shit and expect them to kiss your ass when you need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to treat the talent sometimes. You tell me if I'm wrong. I hate to break. But it's the perfect person to talk to. Like, Angelo, you deal with the talent. You can't always talk to all the talent the same way. You can't treat the talent the same way. There's up and comings and there's legends. Let's keep it real. And we know the difference. I know when I get green room treatment that is exclusive or everybody in the green room treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the difference. So
my only problem is don't elevate my level of treatment if you're not gonna keep it there. Well, however you treat me, keep treating me that way. Don't show me the good shit one time and then expect me to go back to. In other words, like I know that there are some niggas that y'all come get from the airport because you booked his flight and you take him to go get breakfast and you drop him off at the hotel room and you might take him by the barbershop or the weed man. And you're going to make sure that you got his fucking rider all the way filled to the T. And you might make sure that he got whatever bad habit he like is facilitated there at the club. I understand what the fuck goes on. But I also know that there are niggas that you be like, hey, the Greyhound let off at such and such time. If you could get yourself here, I got $100 and a plate of chicken for you and one free drink. And I'm cool with the $100 and the plate of chicken and the one free drink because that's all I deserve is all that I can garner. But don't never pick me up from the airport and take me to go get cultured lamb steak and drop me off at the hotel after a massage and put some weed in my pocket and take me to the golf course Saturday morning and Sunday we go by your mama house and you take me to church with you and we eat a home cooked meal at your mama house and we do that one last show on Sunday and then you pay me half check, half cash because you know my child support situation fucked up and then expect me to go back to $100 in them goddamn chicken wings. I'm fighting your ass next time I see you.
See, fighting.
You can't treat me like this. Because I know that this ain't how you treat niggas you like.
That's so true. I mean, he is on point, man. Rafael Devers literally did nothing other than exist. He did nothing other than exist.